Global toilet survival. Everyone's trapped in their own separate bathroom. Every day, your toilet gets 10 flushes, and each flush is basically a lottery. Some people hit the jackpot and get supplies. Others pull something deadly and just vanish. People can trade and chat through a screen on the lid. Whatever you get can upgrade your toilet and room. So I was at this restaurant on my 18th blind date today. I stepped away to use the bathroom. Next thing I know, I'm here, toilet and all. That's when the screen in front of me lit up. It showed my name, level, and a bunch of other info. I didn't rush to flush though. Instead, I pulled up the World Channel. It was wild, people asking where they were or what to do. Some dude was raging about winning 5 million in the lottery and ending up here. None of that was what I needed. After a few seconds, some useful stuff finally popped up. One person hit flush and got a loaf of bread. Another flushed out this massive mutant cockroach. And someone hit the button 1 second. Their avatar went dark the next. So I stood up and noticed some nasty yellow stains around the toilet rim. Bro, this toilet is straight up disgusting. Then I heard this faint voice right next to me. Ugh, dude, just my luck. I spun around fast and nothing there at all. Then the voice came again. Stop looking. There's nobody here but us two, not even a fly. I nearly blacked out. This toilet can talk. So I waved at it just to test. Wait, is that you talking? The toilet basically spit water out in shock. Dude, you can actually hear me? I couldn't help but stop and think. Wait, is this what they call a cheat ability? Sure, talking to a toilet is kind of weird, but in this world, it's the ultimate cheat code. That's when I decided to ask it. Bro, I can already tell you're a smart toilet. How much do you actually know about this game? The toilet immediately got full of itself. Oh, you've got good taste. When it comes to flushing, I'm the professional. Every time before the button's pressed, I already know what's in the tank. My eyes lit up when I heard that. So it's basically cheating the lottery with the answer key? I asked right away, so what's coming out next? The toilet went quiet for a sec. A long-haired monster radiating nothing but bad vibes. It'll wrap around you and hold on until you're dead. My blood ran cold. A monster on the very first flush? Can I just not flush? The toilet laughed like it was enjoying every second. Nope, flushing is mandatory. And everyone comes with a countdown. Miss it and the system hits you with something even worse. But I've got a hidden core feature. I can skip the flush entirely and refresh to the next one. Only catch is there's a 5-minute cooldown. Oh, and skipping doesn't use up any of your flush count. I was losing my mind. This meant basically unlimited filtering. Skip it, we have to skip this hair monster. How long until the 5-minute cooldown's up? The toilet lazily went. Chill, what's the rush? Still got 3 minutes. Then the system voice suddenly cut in. Additional rule, toilets can be upgraded. Explore upgrade conditions on your own. At the same time, my personal info panel changed too. A new soulbound item module showed up on it, displaying the toilet's level and skills. And just like that, I got it. All I had to do was talk to the toilet to see every answer. And right now, the cooldown was down to just seconds. Eyes locked on the timer. Get ready, buddy, we're about to start skipping. The toilet gave a slight rumble. And that hair monster about to burst through just vanished. Then the toilet's voice suddenly went full panic mode. Dude, the next one's a way nastier psychic type monster. It'll chuck used toilet paper at you and screech to make you dizzy. Heard enough? I was skipping the second cooldown hit. The next few minutes were a test of how low human imagination could go. I ran into a soap dispenser that'd make me slip right into the bowl, then a mutant toilet brush that wanted to deep clean my entire body, and a clump of vomit. Not dangerous, just absolutely disgusting. But finally, the next refresh dropped a starter pack. A cute little bundle tied with a bow. Inside, a toilet seat cover and a 500ml bottle of water, plus a small rye bread and a piece of parchment. But my eyes went straight to the toilet seat cover. The toilet's voice cracked. It was that hyped. Put it on now, I can't wait any longer. I need to feel that warmth. The second I snapped it into place, the toilet lit up with this soft, glowing aura, and it completely lit up the whole tiny room. Then a system chime rang out in my head. Successfully upgraded to level 2. Daily base flushes increased to 20. I immediately opened my info panel to check. The toilet had turned into this clean, polished porcelain throne. It also unlocked an inspect skill. Touch things to see their basic info. Even better, my flush count jumped all the way to 20. Exactly double everyone else's. Next, I turned my attention to the other 3 items. I checked the yellowed parchment first. It was blueprints for a storage box. I got excited. I was literally just wondering where to put all my stuff. Perfect timing, honestly. But I still needed 10 units of wood and 2 units of plant fiber. Luckily, I got everything I needed in just 5 flushes. So I built the basic storage box. Light flashed, and a wooden crate dropped right onto the floor. I walked over and opened it, 10 slots inside. More than enough for everything I had at this stage. So I packed in the water, bread, and leftover fiber. The whole space instantly felt way cleaner and more organized. Then a post in the World Channel caught my eye. Trading, 1 SQM territory, expansion blueprint. For 2 loaves of bread and 2 bottles of water. Blueprint is legit, scammers can go to hell. I zeroed in immediately, I could barely turn around in here as it was. 1 extra square meter would open things up and set me up for the long run. But all I had was a small chunk of dark bread and half a bottle of water. Nowhere near enough. So I barked out the order. Buddy, emergency mission. Starting now. Forget materials, we're only hunting food and water. And fast. I'm scared someone else snags that blueprint. The toilet felt the urgency too. It went full blast with its sensing ability. Within minutes, it pulled up a Coke and 2 slices of white bread, plus a grilled sausage. No hesitation. I fired off the trade request instantly, and it went through in seconds. I let out a massive sigh of relief. Right then, the other person slid into my DMs. Thanks, bro, I owe you one. After closing the chat, I focused back on the blueprint. Territory expansion required 10 units each of wood and stone, so I started flushing again. Things kicked off great. Only 4 stone and 10 wood short. Almost had the full set. Stashed the stone in the box first. then casually dropped a compliment. Not bad at all. Keep it up, buddy. The toilet immediately got cocky. Obviously, don't let the whole toilet thing fool you. Sensing stuff like this, that's literally my specialty. It's called system resonance. I use it to feel things out and calculate drop rates for same type items. Not perfect, but solid. So using that pattern, the toilet flushed out 5 more stone. At this point, I'd already blown past my stone quota, so I switched the toilet to full wood hunting mode. After the 8th flush, a full 15 units of wood were stacked around the bowl. Materials done. I started crafting immediately, and successfully expanded my territory from 1 square meter to 2. Right at that moment, a global announcement rang out, 3 times. Congratulations to player Li Yan for completing the world's first territory expansion. As the first pioneer, you've earned 1 pioneer's chest. That hit like a depth charge, and blew up the entire world channel. Wait, what does territory expansion even mean? Hold on, our bathrooms can actually get bigger?